You know what's funny to me? I actually like our intros before the intro, like just the little
shit that we doing right now.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's just like, I was like, okay, cool. Like, you start, like, you know, because it's a snippet. Like, we never, I don't know if we're lazy, but we never cut that part out. But it actually gives us character. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, J-Rock is doing. Yeah, he's the one doing the editing.
It's almost like a DR segment, like before the.
Ooh, DR segment. Ooh, DR segment. So we jump this bitch off.
Yeah, hold on. Hey. All right, man. Speak Between the Lines podcast, episode 33. We on that Scottie Pippen. It's your boy Rez in the building.
I don't think you heard me the first time, but we also joined with J-Rock. He's in the building as well.
And he gave us here signing in.
Okay.
How you boys doing today? Start off with
Godfather.
Oh my God, are you serious? You really not? You really blowing this?
Hey, what's going on right now?
Yes, I know who the fuck it is.
Who is
Everybody in America knows what it is. Y'all heard me the first time.
Bill Clinton?
Thank you. I was like, I didn't want to spoil it. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was actually a little bit better than your Obama.
Yeah, it was much better than your President Obama impersonation, my nigga.
I feel like Obama was a little bit better. If I'm going to tell the truth about it, but we're going to move on.
All right.
I think your Obama's trash. I think you need to work on your impressions and stick to the Bill Clinton. You're a 90s baby.
I think Rez got you a little bit. His was a little trash too, but he got you a little bit.
The thing is, Rez doesn't know what he's talking about. I was elected first, so the Bill Clinton's going to be better because I listened to it for 8 more years before I heard Obama.
You also had sexual relations with that woman.
Absolutely.
Yeah, move on. Let's go.
That's
all
like
right.
2 drunk presidents arguing over
exactly
this bullshit.
Yeah. You know what? You think they actually ever get together and just be like chopping the shit up?
Probably so,
Absolutely.
Especially after they out of office.
And Bush being that bitch too.
Tough.
Oh my God. All right, man. So we back in the building, man. We excited. How y'all guys feeling?
Yo,
Wow.
for people who just listen to this, Rez just has a face on. Rez is like, I've never needed something to hear something so much in my life and never heard it until right now.
Hello.
Bro, this nigga Rez just had an orgasm.
Fucking tear just came out of my eye. I'm so happy.
Yeah, bro, he hit it for you, dog. He got you, dog. You know, he got how you talking shit about him. So he came through.
It only took 33 episodes.
Well, I'll cut you some slack. It's more like 28. We didn't have the idea off on episode 1.
Yeah.
But
So how you feel? It's here now. How do you feel?
I'm amazed. I'm astonished right now. Like I you know, it's like I feel this warm like air in my chest. It's like love. I appreciate that, bro.
Rez acting like he just had his child was born or something.
Right.
I feel you though, bro. I got you.
I don't. That's dope. I like it.
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up. I didn't get to hear it, but you know.
Yeah, you didn't get to hear it,
You'll
but
hear
it
it
came
both.
in smooth.
Did it?
Yeah, it did. It
I
did.
had to hit on the
Especially
replay. I
when he
don't
hit me
have
with
my
the bait and
headphones
switch. Remember, like before we started recording, he hit me with that choppy, lazy version.
I'm
like, nigga, you need to keep it longer.
Yep.
Pause. All right, man. Move on.
All right, man. Roll into it. Wins and losses, dubs and L's.
Oh shit.
What?
Yeah, go ahead. Kick us off. Kick us off, J-Rock.
Kick us off, J-Rock. You always go first. Oh,
You
shit.
always go first. Oh, shit.
We're going to give you a little time to think about something.
Come up and shout again this week. Shit, fuck around. Go ahead, Joe.
All right, so this week I have a win. I had to fix my PlayStation. PS4.
Okay.
So for whatever reason, for the past month, it's been ejecting the disc automatically while I'm playing it.
Pause.
Like it would come on and just eject the disc out,
Pause.
right?
I mean, it must be your gameplay is trash.
Hey,
You can't play this fucking game.
This fucking shit out of here, dog.
get out of here.
Trash ass.
Stop going online with 2K.
So I had to look up a whole bunch of videos online as to why it's happening. They have a software update fix. It didn't fix it. And then they have another fix where you have to take off the cover and you have to tighten up a screw that actually controls it coming in and out. Pause. But did it and was able to go and fix it. So just like you with the iPad, YouTube just saved me $150.
Hey, there you go, man. Hey, save that bread. Save that bread. Save that bread. That's what's
Shout out
up.
to YouTube.
How long did it take you to do?
It took me about 45. Cause I want to be real careful. Like this bitch got to play afterwards. I'm done.
Yeah, see, now you know how to do some shit. Now you can charge other people to fix that shit.
And that's called free enterprise.
There you go. Hustle the game, dog. Hustle the game.
All right.
All right,
Dave?
I guess. I kind of got a win.
It's a huge win.
I don't know if it's a huge win necessarily, but I got invited to play on this softball team.
Oh, you're not going to tell the story?
What story?
The B-Day.
Oh, that too.
I mean,
that's a win
if you want
too.
to tell your trash ass invitation story.
No. Damn. Okay. Cause anyway, yeah. So I caught a huge win. My wife surprised me with a helicopter tour of downtown Dallas.
Shout out to the missus.
So that was hella fire, and it was dinner before that and stuff, and it was pretty cool. And, she was able to pull it off because my work schedule was trash. Like I think I said on this podcast, I worked my birthday and then my birthday weekend, so it was just something we kind of had to just try to pull off right after I got off work. But she made it happen, so that shit was tight. Like I would highly recommend it. So it was dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
So wait, what was that flight like? Like, because I ain't gonna lie, I was a little concerned when I first heard that was gonna be happening. I was like, please don't let me lose my podcast mate. like,
it was cool, man. It wasn't like no shit. It wasn't like a lot of turbulence, like Black Hawk Down and no shit like that. It was smooth. Like we got off the ground, we went up. Like the turns were like heavy. Like when you turn in a helicopter, that bitch leans. So it's like you leaning.
swing
Yeah, pop my trunk. Yeah, for real. I'm surprised they didn't have spinners on that bitch. But but it was fun, dude. Like we flew right by downtown Dallas, and he like slowed down, so we were like floating next to Reunion Tower and all that stuff. Where we could take pictures and all that. What's crazy about it, or what kind of freaked me out, is when you're in a helicopter, to speed up, you have to point the nose down. So like so
they do that in video games. Holy crap!
Yeah, so when he actually did that
scary.
to speed up, it was like, oh shit. Then it was nighttime, so it's like, oh
you
shit.
see?
Yeah, for real. All you see is like lights. It was dope. Like downtown was lit up nice. People hate on our skyline, but like real talk, Dallas got like one of the best skylines.
Oh yeah, we top 5.
Out.
Top five.
Easily.
Top five.
I think we won best skyline one year. Not to talk our shit.
Yeah, we definitely paid off somebody for that.
No fucking way. We should have got.
What better skyline is there in the U.S.?
New York.
Are y'all just saying that just to say that? I said that to say that. I think I was just saying that just to say that, bro.
Oh no.
No.
New York skyline and stuff.
I'm pretty sure. Seattle's nice.
Maybe Chi-Town.
Somebody said Chicago already. I don't know. I got to look it up now.
Yeah, I think we're top 5 though. I think it's safe to say we're
Definitely
top
top 5 for sure. But yeah, that was my win. Shout out to the booth thing, and I got invited to play softball, but that's not as important as a helicopter trip, as Rez pointed out. So
Yeah. When you come back in with bad knees a couple weeks later, we know why.
I know, right? Or my grill knocked in because I done got hit in the face with a softball.
You are like just holding on to your athleticism for dear life. Like you're just doing unnecessary stuff like volleyball, softball.
He trying to be LeBron James.
Basketball.
What's wrong with it? I haven't played
like-
basketball forever.
I
What's
mean,
wrong with it?
Welcome to 30, dog. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Just
Here's
welcome to 30.
the thing about being athletic though. Like if you're not active and athletic, you'll lose it faster than you think you will.
Yeah. They call it 30. 29 it sound good.
Hey, bro, I'm not trying to give up my youth. I'm not trying to give up my athleticism just because I'm 30.
Your Facebook post said, "I'm washed."
I'm definitely washed. Don't get it twisted. I am washed, but I'm still healthy.
This nigga 30 with a baby and a wife.
Washed. I'm gonna get a shirt that says that too. By the
Oh
way.
man, it's over. All right. Well, I mean, more or less for my week, I caught a dub just by absence. I basically got a chance to go to work all week without my supervisor being there, and
Well, that is a win.
it is an incredibly freeing experience to be able to just go to work and just do your job and not have someone looking over you. I love it.
As long as you can get fired
nice.
on your off day.
It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's nice.
Yeah. Wait, what? Get fired on your off?
Yeah, as long as you don't get fired on the off day from what you did during that week.
Or what you didn't do during that week.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Supervisors
can
come
feel
back and pull them numbers. Like, what the fuck was
you.
Rudy
You know
doing?
what's crazy? Like, so real talk. Oh, that's kind of funny. One thing that happened, we actually had like a ceremony for like all these quarterly, bonuses and stuff like that. Well, I shouldn't even say bonuses, but more like quarterly results, right?
Yeah.
And so, shout out to the company. They actually fed us some decent food, some soul food. So I was like, oh, okay. But then they were giving awards out, and our team actually won 2 awards when our supervisor wasn't there. Then the next day, we had this group meeting in front of everybody in our department, and then our team won another 2 awards while the supervisor was there.
Damn, so y'all perform better when he's not there.
And that's actually, you know how another supervisor be hating? She was like, make sure you tell your supervisor that you don't need her. I need you to text her right now a picture of these 2 trophies. And
I like
tell
it.
her
Like,
straight
yo,
up,
we
like,
don't need you.
y'all perform better in her absence than when y'all are here.
Damn
so I didn't know if that
right.
was a shot at her or us or both.
I like it. Either way, I like
It was
it.
shots fired at everybody.
She was like,
There you go.
yeah. I try to set him up. This nigga just would not push the button. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
Damn, yeah, I looked at because I was like, I know we got that one right. It's not
Yeah,
shit.
this nigga is.
Woo.
Sleep on the wheel.
At least you came through with the feeling good, feeling great. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
So no, don't look for a button.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I don't have my
that was
headphones in,
appropriate.
so I don't even know
It
what
was
he's
a little
pressing
John.
right
You'll
now.
hear it on the replay.
Okay.
You'll hear it on the replay. All right, cool.
Tweets between the lines.
Hey.
And we could jump right into this thing, what we want to talk about today. All right, so we got some tweets, got some responses from episode 31.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right. So Model E, made a comment on the whole toothbrush conversation. And she was like, no, we're not sharing toothbrushes with anyone. Even though you kiss all the time and do all that freaky shit, still no. Ain't nothing wrong with hey, what's wrong with your toothbrush?
I can't even say it. I can't even say that.
Molly, I understand. J-Rock is with you.
All I'm saying is like if push came to shove, I'm not talking about y'all waking up every day and sharing the same toothbrush. I'm just talking about like if you was out on your ass and
I feel
your
you,
people
Model E,
only had
but-
the only toothbrush, why not?
No, I'm saying I feel you, Model E, but like, come on, son. think about all the nasty stuff people be doing, and we
And then you brush your
the
teeth
line
right
is
afterwards.
toothbrush.
And the line is you cross the line of
Like
toothbrush. The line is the line
I'm
is
just saying,
the
like,
line is toothbrush.
come on, son.
The line is toothbrush.
You've seen some things. Not necessarily you. Not necessarily you, Model E. I'm not. Hold on. Not necessarily.
He say you see some things.
Not necessarily you, Model E. But I'm saying the general public has seen some things.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm just that like one toothbrush scrub is not the end of the world.
That's not the end of the world, man. That's not the end of the world.
You ain't got the answer.
Oh my god! I'm just saying. All right, cool.
And then she cracked on me because she says y'all always catching shit that I be saying by mistake.
What
So
mistake?
she was like, y'all need to leave Ave alone. I mean, y'all need to let Ave live. They don't miss anything. Her dad passed her to you. So it was about that whole comment about me walking down the aisle with my wife's dad.
Yo, hold on.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, girl.
I just it's just the visual fucked me up because I just pictured a dark ass Abe in a white ass dress with her father like just passing him off
Dog.
like here you go baby.
Here you go, man. See, when I have my dyslexic moments, y'all call me out on it.
I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Oh, my God.
Woo. All right, and then the last one comes from your boy Ace Sweet. Shock the world.
Is he really our boy? Is he really our boy now?
I fucks with him.
I fucks with him too.
He cool. I got a little fire this week.
You see how J. Rod tried to turn the whole podcast group on one person? That's fucked up, bro. Ace, we've been riding with us since day one, dog. You gonna
Right.
turn on a nigga like that?
I go and read the little tweet.
All
Go
right,
and read
anyway,
it.
so he said,
Hold on. You heard that passive aggressive, that little tweet?
yeah, go read
When
that
a
little
nigga
tweet.
trying to diss you, yo, your little tweet. It'll be like, oh yeah, like your little podcast.
Right,
Yeah.
your little podcast, your little tweet. Oh my gosh. All right. So he says, I'm back in res on the first topic 100%. Never in my life have I heard a white person use the N-word around me. Never. Maybe it's your presence. If one feels that comfortable around you to use that word in any way, maybe you need to check yourself. Just my thoughts. Let's talk about it.
Mic drop.
All right, so
Oh, you ain't gonna play no sound for that, huh? Can I get a brrrr for that? This nigga played the yeah. I hear you, Jay.
So I have a small confession to make.
Don't be a hater all your life.
I haven't seen Atlanta either.
The fuck I gotta do with it?
No, but it comes up. So I actually just watched it because I saw all the energy that Abe was getting
So you telling me you've been faking this whole time?
the whole fucking time.
So basically,
Whoa.
so wait, hold on, whoa. Hold on, he in trouble. Hold on. So you're
This
basically
nigga
saying,
just turned
hold on,
this into something else.
hold on,
We gonna get back.
we gonna get back.
Okay, so
Hold on, no, wait.
okay, come on.
All right, so you're telling us in the viewing public and our listener base
yeah.
that your whole credibility can be questioned because you will ride out a lie multiple episodes just not to be.
Well, no,
out.
I never said
You
I.
let Abe get burnt.
I got
To a
burned
crisp.
to a crisp.
You ain't seen it.
So here's the thing. I
Well
never
done.
said I did see it.
Where's the teamwork, bro?
I just didn't
You just
respond.
left your man to dry.
Boy, flapping.
I don't know. We gotta now gotta listen back to it to see if he said something or not.
Hold up. So
Because you always said Robin season, I just laughed.
you just fake the funk.
Is this is it? You talking about the episode with we had Alex here?
Yeah, that was episode.
Because we brought up
we brought it up multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
times.
and do I ever put any input on it?
I don't know.
I don't know, but if you
I don't
did,
know,
we're
it's
gonna find a sound clip. Trust me, I will be hunting.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna play it maybe right here.
Interesting. This guy. Okay.
All right.
So your bad podcast mate. Let's establish. Your credibility can be questioned.
Well, no, because I'm having integrity and I'm bringing light to it. I could have just easily sidestepped and act like I've already watched it the entire time. But because I'm going to
Well, you
reference
kind
it,
of did until just now.
well, I never reference the show directly because I haven't seen it. I can't. So
Smart.
anyway,
Okay, move on.
so the point I made because the episode where he's trying to get Paperboy's music into radio station,
Right.
the white guy gives a story. He's like, "Oh, I told this nigga this," and he went to go ask the custodians, like, "Hey, has there ever say nigga around you?" He's like, "Man, he said I'll fuck him up if he did."
Right.
So then he did. When we met up with them later, he had Paperboy and another guy in the back seat.
Right.
He said, "Hey, tell him the same story you told me,"
And the whole thing.
and the whole story changed.
Yep.
So referencing that story to reference what Alex was talking about is perception. Is if somebody feels comfortable around you, or if they don't feel threatened by you, it's easier for them to say it.
Yeah, it's your presence.
Yeah, so that's why I just wrapped it all up.
I mean, that sounds cute, but I mean, you're evading the fact that he completely obliterated your whole point of view.
I mean, not necessarily because in that situation it was somebody who knew him.
No, I'm talking about your situation.
Okay, so if
I could let you off the hook. I'm just trying to see
Yeah.
how long you're gonna dangle.
hey, fuck it, shit. If the people around me normally don't do it.
You just did a whole episode talking about how this consistently happens.
Well,
to
I
you.
didn't say consistent. I said I was in a situation and my friend said, "Yo, you can't bug on it out here because it's different in Texas."
I'm gonna let you off. Go ahead. It's fine. Because I don't want to harp on this. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you live.
No,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you good.
No, I'm just saying because I literally asked during that episode. I said, so that's consistently happening to y'all.
And I say it's not consistent,
Oh,
but it
God.
does
All right.
happen.
Okay. All right. Move on. It's fine.
Let's say that was it. That was it.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, if we're not gonna have an honest conversation here, like okay.
Well, is there lying going on?
I'm just saying.
Untruth, I guess.
I'm seeing some misdirection.
Okay.
I mean, go back and listen to it. I didn't say it was consistent happening everywhere I go. I said it has happened in Texas. I said that it happened more in Texas than it had in Louisiana.
I feel like Alex trying to break up our podcast group. Yeah, I don't appreciate it.
All right,
got us bugging and wilding out against each other.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Alex though.
I'm not mad at that. I said something because we had a conversation prior to us recording when we were listening to it. I said something. I forgot what I said. I think it was something. Damn, it was a whole conversation about it too. I think it was something along the lines of. I mean, because I was agreeing with what he's saying, but
he made the reference about the pastor.
Yes. I agree with what he's saying wholeheartedly. I'm trying to find my words. What I said earlier. Pretty much, it was something along the lines of It's not necessarily always about your presence as much as it can be about the environment that someone grew up in. So,
yeah, I remember that.
You know what I mean? So I know, Reg, you had said, that's probably the exception to the rule, which most cases it is. But you can run across somebody who grew up in an environment where the N-word is okay. Yeah,
and it's not the exception,
right? And you can step into that environment, and if it's okay in that environment, then that person may not even check your presence. Like, oh, he's gonna let me say it in front of him. He might just think that, well, this is the environment I always say it in. He steps into my environment, so. Right. I mean, nothing changes,
and that's fair. And I have no qualms about that. My whole point off of that was the whole comment about, does this happen consistently?
Right.
And the response was, well, yes, that happens a lot. And I'm like, well, that's never happened to me. I think it's confusing to be like, well, okay, well, is that the exception or the rule? Well, for some people, that's the rule.
I think what Rock was saying is it may be happening not necessarily consistently around him, but consistently around a certain group of people.
But his comment was, I had to check people in Louisiana, and then when I came to Texas, it was happening, and someone had to tell me to let it go because it happens so often. It's too much to police. If it's too much to police and it's consistently happening, that's a problem. That was my point. Now, in between that, we made all the fight jokes, right? But yeah. I mean, that was my main point. And then at the end, that's when we were like, okay, well, it's like a 5 to 10% chance of a fight. I'm like, so I'm supposed to not say my piece for a 5 to 10% chance at a fight? That was my whole point.
Okay. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I just think.
Even on the episode, I wasn't saying that you have to be ready. You just have to be ready for a fight. I'm not saying don't speak your mind because you're not afraid to fight. But
you made a lot of punch jokes. You made a lot. Like, so if he brought and he's a white guy and he's saying this in front of you, what are you gonna do? I'm like, come on, bro. What are we talking about?
What I'm saying is you have to have, like I said, you have to have that same energy. You have to be ready for it. If it escalates to that point,
that's fine. But my whole thing again was just like, come on, man, this is not consistently happening to y'all. It's not. It should. There's no reason that should consistently happen to anybody.
No, it's not consistently happening, but I've been in situations where it has happened.
I got you. All right, move on.
All right, we off of it. Hit us up, man. Speak Between the Lines, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Start a conversation with us. Definitely, we want your thoughts on what we chop it up with on this, on this podcast, whatever.
And Muhammad Ali is better than Floyd Mayweather.
Blasphemy.
I threw it up for you.
Hit us up, man. Business inquiries. And if you're inquiring about businesses or anything like that, or want to be sponsored on a podcast, hit us up. speakbetweenthelines@gmail.com. We should start putting that in our show notes too, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. Because that sponsorship email was just blowing up. What?
Man, we got to turn down so many people sometimes. I'm lying.
Man, we don't got enough time in the episode for it.
Yeah, for pre-rolls or mid-rolls or anything.
But we'll definitely find the time for you.
I was about to say they don't believe us.
We'll definitely find the time.
Hell no. That's all it, man. That's it with the tweets. What we rolling into?
All right, so one of the things that we wanted to talk about on this episode was celebrating covering. And what we mean by that is there's times in our lives where things happen where it could have went left and it could have went really, really bad. And by the grace of God, the Most High, it doesn't turn out so bad. Things come out rosy for us. Things come out bright and sunny. So I don't know about y'all, but I mean, I've had experiences where literally I could have been out of here, like straight death. and you know, God saw it fit to spare me.
Yeah.
And I remember 2 distinct situations, and so that's what we kind of want to discuss. And I wanted to ask y'all before we kind of got into it, you know, if there's any moments that you can think about where you felt God intervened, or you know, the presence was there and it just changed.
Absolutely.
Tell us about it.
All right, so it was me and my bros. We were in Oklahoma for one of my brother's wedding, right? Night before. So we're in an SUV. One brother's driving.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of car stories here. Go ahead.
You think so? Maybe. So it's two people in the front, and then it's 2 people in the back, right? We're driving.
In the front, 2 niggas in the back.
Yeah.
That's 4 niggas riding shotgun in the Cadillac.
Hey.
Okay,
Hey,
where that's from? Where that's from?
50.
Okay.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's fire.
What you thought, J. Wright was freestyling?
No, I mean, I felt it was from something. I was expecting the flow. I wish you would have said lack instead of Cadillac. But, I mean, I was like, nigga got a little out of pocket with the flow, but I let him live. I was like, bars, nigga, bars.
All right, so I'm in the back seat behind the passenger or whatever. We're driving on. We're on our way to Topgolf.
You're always on the way to Topgolf.
I know, right? Surprised
And there's
I'm on
one
the way
in,
to Topgolf
in
this
Dallas.
time.
Why
You high class, nigga.
Well,
And we never get invites to Top Golf
Never
either.
get invites to Topgolf.
This is so disrespectful.
Sidebar this conversation.
Hold a second.
Never
Okay,
get
hold
to
on. Really, we really finna do this? I'm in Oklahoma for a wedding. Y'all niggas want to get invited to Topgolf, Oklahoma City.
Okay, go ahead.
And when I do invite y'all places, y'all niggas don't even come anyway. So
Nigga,
why
you
does it
invited
matter?
us one place, one time, and we did not show up.
Yeah, shit, y'all 0 for 1 for showing up the shit that I invite y'all to.
Volleyball at 11
At
o'clock at
midnight.
night, bruh.
Y'all niggas.
That's the event.
I can't.
Hey, I got the volleyball games at midnight. You know, want to come to?
Hold on, I put his best Jack Nicholson. Have you ever played volleyball in the moonlight? Like, what, nigga?
Nigga, that shit was trash.
Y'all was tripping. Anyway, as I continue my story, so we're driving on our way to Topgolf. We're on like it's kind of 2-road street, two lanes going one way, 2 lanes going the other way.
How long has you been in claims?
I know, right? You see me struggling? I'm struggling. Anyway, so we're driving. I'm in the back seat. Another SUV coming towards us veers over into our lane. Right, going like 60. The dude was probably drunk, right? Last minute, my brother swerves out of the way. He literally like skids past us, doesn't hit the SUV. Like we're all on the side of the road and shit, or all on like not the median, but like the dirt and shit, trying to gain control. Dude keeps driving, almost hit somebody else, but then swerves back out of the way.
Oh, man.
If he would have hit us, mind you, like we're going 50 in one way. He's going like 65, 70 towards us. Brother would have died. It was his wedding. It was his wedding weekend. I didn't have my seatbelt on. I probably would have went flying through the windshield because I'm in the back seat. So I was like, like, so it's moments like that where it's like, damn, like I could have been going and it wouldn't have been no fault of my own. Literally, we're on our way to chill.
Yeah.
And then we could have been taken out by somebody because of their negligence. So that's definitely one instance where I can think that, yeah, that God was definitely there.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah, no, I have a couple. One was life and death. The other one was it's a change in direction. So for the first one,
We going life and death, or we going?
yeah, I'm going
change
to first
direction?
life and death one.
Okay.
All right, so at the time I was living in really
What? I'm listening, nigga. What do you want?
Hold on, you got to describe for the people.
this
That,
nigga. So Abe looked at me with the Jack Nicholson Joker look on his face.
'Cause I'm looking at some
Right
shit and
now.
I can get y'all niggas on. Y'all
He's
want
like,
to
okay.
fire up my ass on my death telling story.
It's like, hey, nigga, if you fuck up, that's your ass.
I did want to do it. I ain't gonna lie. I did want to do it through the wire reference, but I didn't feel like it was appropriate because
The
you had a
Wire.
seatbelt on. Kanye was talking about.
Oh yeah, nah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so at the time I was living in Shreveport, Louisiana. My freshman year of college, I went to Louisiana Tech in Ruston. So the next year, I stayed at home working, paying off bills. There was a step show in Ruston at Louisiana Tech. So drove out there, had a great time. A couple of my female friends out there said, hey, let's go to Monroe, which is about 45 minutes outside of Ruston.
Shout out to the passengers.
Right. All right. So, went out, chilled at the mall, had a good time, went to Olive Garden. On the way back, it's raining. So it's I-20. So you have 2 lanes on one side. There's a medium, 2 lanes on the other side going the opposite direction. So I'm coming back in the rain, driving 60 miles an hour. Everything's going good.
This nigga ain't fishing for
Like
fishing for a joke.
I heard somebody let him make it.
Okay, I appreciate it. Whatever it was, I appreciate it.
I heard something too, and I let him. Hold on, wait, what was yours? I'm curious now. What was yours? Because I heard something. I was like, what? Hold on, go ahead.
No, just go.
No, go.
No, we're gonna let him make it.
Okay.
Because now they're curious. Now they want to know. And you just backed into the bell. So come on, go ahead.
What did you hear?
No, go ahead.
I ain't got nothing.
No, tell the truth. Go ahead. Say the devil. Let him use you.
Nah, man, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing.
Go ahead.
I ain't got nothing. What you got? What you go ahead?
All right, Reyes, what you got?
I was just curious. Like, I was like, nigga, that's the first thing you fucked up on. You went to Olive Garden, nigga. You should have went to Waffle House in the middle of fucking night.
Oh, that was an amazing joke, but okay.
Yeah, you went to Olive Garden in the middle of the night. Olive Garden closes,
Like,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. I was
No,
like,
I wasn't in the middle. It was like,
built this
it was around
lie up.
7.
that was the first hole in the story. I was like,
Here come this.
nigga.
It wasn't in the middle.
You see, I tried to play me. He was like, "Oh, that was a joke." Like, no, nigga, that was a good point. I was like, nigga.
No, it wasn't in the middle. This was like 7, 8 o'clock.
Okay, it must have been wintertime where it gets dark earlier.
Go ahead.
Nah, because it was dark on the way back. So anyway, driving back 60 miles an hour.
Atlanta.
All right, so it's 60 miles an hour on the way back in the rain. Everything's going good. Come up to a 18-wheelers in front of me, just going 60 miles an hour, but it's pushing out a lot of water from the rain that's into the windshield. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna speed up and I'm gonna pass him. First mistake.
That was not smart.
Yeah.
So I get into the next lane and I'm speeding up.
God in the clouds, like, look at this nigga. Let me count the ways.
Man, that was terrible. So the water from the wheel shot under my rear passenger side tire and caused me hydroplane.
Oh, you try to pass on? Yeah, you pass on the left.
Yeah. So, but in the moment, I was completely calm. Like, I'm like, okay, I feel my car's got control. I'm gonna counter steer to the left to get out of it. I'm just gonna keep on going. That did not work out good at all. Ended up slamming into the 18-wheeler.
Shit.
So I'm okay. Well, let me try to just straighten up, and we're gonna keep on going. Straighten up, and the back end of the car jackknifes out. So my front 2 tires are in the street, and the back end is in the medium. And I end up driving straight into the door of the 18-wheeler. Then the back end slams again into the truck, and then my car gets thrown into the medium. Bro. Keep in mind, it's myself and 3 other females in the vehicle. So eventually the car stops. I'm on the other side of the medium. And engine cut off, and there's oncoming traffic. So I crank the car up, put it in reverse, and I just drive into the medium where it's safe. Finally caught the car. I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Because in my mind at the time, I'm like, okay, well, this happened, I'm going to do this. This happened, I'm going to do this. Like, it literally felt like I was watching myself as it happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like time slowed down on you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So, like, after everything happened, I turn around, and one of the chicks is marinara sauce all over. I'm like, yo, what the So I'm thinking she's busted up, bleeding.
Yeah.
Shut up. It's number marinara.
Hold on.
God damn it.
Hold on. She licked her fucking face.
I'm joking for
I was about
dramatic
to say,
effect.
I'm like, come on. It's like, come on, nigga. You with the wrong chicks. Like,
For real. Either you with the wrong twist chicks or you really lying through this story, nigga.
hungry ass.
So yeah, that was my situation. Like afterwards, I called my dad. Calm's like, hey, just had an accident with 18-wheeler. I'm okay. I just want to let y'all know what's happening.
Nigga was like, what happened? Like, you at fault.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Yeah.
So,
Damn.
Yeah,
you didn't get paid for that shit, did you?
Oh, hell
Hell
no.
no.
Lost. Ain't no way you could have spent that into, like, how the hell?
So, like, and my dad's like, hey, the only way that you're going to get off of it, if the truck stopped, that means he know that you fucked up. You're at fault. If he keeps going, that means he's probably at fault and you probably can spin it. I looked up.
Nigga stopped.
Nigga stopped, blinkers on, put cones out. Oh, you motherfucker.
Shit, man. That's
So,
so
yeah.
you basically turned into Vin Diesel.
Yeah. And, like, in the moment, like, hey, I don't think it's that bad. 2 weeks later, when I saw the car, I don't even know how we got out of it. With nobody hurt, no scratches on anybody, no bruises, no broken bones, nothing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man. You was willing and dealing, bro.
Man, you gotta be ready at all times.
I hear you. You got pictures? You know, niggas like taking pictures out their car accidents and posting
We
them on
sure
Facebook.
do. We sure do. I ain't even gonna lie.
So
God was with me through this car accident.
Praise hands.
Praise hands.
Brown praise hands.
Hashtag God is real. I got you.
man,
Hashtag, won't he do it?
nothing on Facebook.
Hashtag
This
he's
was
able.
Back when Facebook first started, when it was just for college students,
With the praise dance gift.
no
Oh, yeah.
iPhones, with a razor at the time.
Oh, yeah. You can only access Facebook through a computer.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord.
I remember that shit. I was begging somebody, like, please, because you had to either be a college student or be invited by somebody. I was
Yep.
like, man, come on, like, let me in that O. I got in that bitch. And I was like, oh, okay.
Let me out this bitch.
It's not special in here.
Ain't nothing special here.
What's up with my space?
I miss my Black Planet.
I know, right?
What the hell was called? Young what?
Oh, man.
Oh shit. Oh man. I think okay, so I guess I'll switch mine up because I had a car one too. But for the sake of redundancy, I will not.
What, you got a car story?
Yeah, but mine was kind of more in a tropical storm that went left. But I can tell y'all actually the first time I ever experienced the covering of God. So we're in Louisiana. It's me, my dad, my mom, and my stepbrother. We're going swimming. I'm probably like, oh shit. I probably was like 6 at the most. Like I was young. Like, so just slightly shorter than what I am right now.
Right.
It's 2 inches shorter.
So damn, that nigga beat me to the short joke. I was going for it. I was going for it too. Boy. Nigga
you gotta
beat
be
me to
aware.
it.
Hey, this is a form of communication. You gotta be aware, quick on your feet. Listen,
Yeah, you're right.
That's why that nigga tried to say, "Oh yeah, I haven't seen Atlanta before." Like, right? This nigga try to get in front of that bullet.
you got to.
Trains never late. Listen, yeah. So we go to this beach, and mind you, I am a stereotypical black man or black child at that point. I can't swim, so it's a great place to bring a child.
Right.
Is a beach. Thanks, Mom.
Damn.
But
my
my brother was like, "Hey, man, I can swim. You know, get on my back." So it's like you see it like, oh, this is cool. It's like Big Brother, like like I can ride, and it's like, you always think your big brother's gonna protect you, right?
Shit. Not in water. Don't trust them niggas.
Did something happen to you?
Yes. Probably the exact same that's happened to you. Go ahead.
Shit, I want to hear that story. Okay, so basically, my brother starts swimming. I'm on his back, and I'm having a good time. Like I'm just like, wow, like I've never really been around water like that. Like the most I had was like a little slip and slide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you just run up on that bitch and you just try to stay off the grass. You hit that bitch the wrong angle, your knee gets scuffed up. Like
hell yeah.
Ma! But so we're off in this water, and it's deeper than I've ever seen before. And so he's just swimming, and like he looks like a pro. I was like, everything's smooth, like the water's not even splashing hard and everything like that. And then little by little, I start seeing my parents on the little shore get smaller and smaller. And
he out there.
We're out there.
Right.
And you know how they have that when you go to a lake, they have that little line. It's like a rope.
Yep. Do not cross this line
Yep.
unless you know what you're doing.
Yep.
That one.
That deep line.
He
That's
takes
the
me
deep
to the line. All the way to the line.
Shit, he ain't have to take you that far.
And no, he didn't. That's my point. He didn't.
See, I was waiting until I got you.
Yeah, you got in there.
He definitely didn't. So he takes me to the edge of tomorrow. Today, this nigga took me to the brink. And for I'm gonna have to have a conversation with him, because for some odd reason, I fall off of his shoulders. I fall off of his back, and I literally go all the fucking way down. Like my feet hit the floor,
Oh,
and a fucking fish. And this is crazy because literally this is the only time in my life I ever had my eyes open underwater. I cannot open my eyes underwater. Like to this day. It's the only time I've ever been able to see underwater. This fucking fish rolls up on me. And you ever just see these cocky motherfuckers like do that whoop, with their lips shit?
Yeah.
This motherfucker like mouth some shit to me. Like, fuck you doing down here? Like,
this is my backyard, nigga.
right?
Nigga, where your grandmama stay, nigga?
Right. And the nigga just fucking floats off, right? And so I literally walk all the fucking way to the shore. So I'm taking like these little steps because, you know, my legs are small. And like this shit is taking forever. And for whatever reason, and it's kind of similar to what you were saying with the car, I didn't panic.
Yeah.
Right? And it just felt like everything was moving in slow motion. And I literally am just walking. Like, if you could think of like an old school Friday the 13th movie, like the nigga just walks up to the shore. That was my little ass. But I felt like I don't think I was breathing clearly because I would have died. My lungs would have collapsed under the water. But for some reason, I don't know. Like it just felt like I was like in an air bubble or some Sonic 3 shit. Like,
Heard
yeah, that's what. That was some scary ass fucking Sega music, nigga.
Nah, this nigga Rez was probably like in the shallow end.
And,
Right. He's already walking above the water. Reds, open your eyes.
Yeah, he's got water droplets on his eyelid. And he still think he underwater, still walking and shit. Like, no, you just got water on your eyelids,
Yeah.
nigga. You just
Breathing
got water on your
hard as hell.
eyelids.
Reds, you're okay. What are you doing?
Stand up, nigga. Stand up.
And that fish was probably just somebody.
I knew you were gonna get the jokes off on the story.
Like, nigga just breathing air. That nigga think he underwater.
Oh, God.
No, it's a
Nigga thought he
bubble.
was Aquaman or some
No, it's a
shit.
bubble. Because I can't find
That can be scary though, especially when you that young. You probably thought you was deep in that hole.
Nigga,
You
I was
thought you probably out there.
traumatized, dog. But I do remember when I finally hit the shore, whether that was 20 seconds later or 2 minutes later, however long that shit was. I remember falling like in the sand, and them niggas did have to take me to the hospital. So I fucked up the whole day. My brother got the ass whooping of his fucking life because he left. He left. He wasn't there.
Damn.
So it's like, nigga, all you have to do is watch your brother. How the fuck do you almost let
you
your
just
little brother
leave.
drown
Right.
in a goddamn lake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was a problem.
That's crazy.
No Nintendo for you, nigga.
I need to hear that story. You see, your mom was out there.
Yeah,
I'ma ask her.
Yeah, ask her. She tells it better. She tells it better than I do.
I'm gonna ask her.
Is this the same brother that
how far
you
was
prayed
you
to?
really out there?
How long was it we up?
I'm gonna ask her how far out were you really?
I mean, we did see the little fucking floaty thing, the rope. I do remember that distinctively.
Yeah,
So wherever that shit is.
I got you.
Okay.
You asked him something. There,
Yeah,
right?
is that the same brother that you were praying to last episode?
Oh,
I don't pray to my brother.
oh, got him. They thought he
Yeah,
had.
nigga.
They thought he had a joke for
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Looked it
Cock that
up.
shit, nigga.
Okay. That was a good one. Move on.
He messed up his joke.
Failed. You man, you thought you had one. All right, so
J-Rod, I like that shirt, bro.
oh shit, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hold on, hey, this is actually a funny story. Hey, this is actually a funny story. Okay, so
I meant to bring it up earlier while we were still recording.
When we still had audio,
had video.
we were way
sidebar.
past 17 minutes.
quick sidebar.
Oh shit. Oh my.
So J-Rod, for those that can't,
Oh my god.
No, we have the post. We have to post that on Instagram or something. So people know
somehow
what
we
we
gotta
talking
get this.
about.
We gotta get a
People
video.
know
of
what we
this.
talking about.
I don't know if the video's still recording, but
Nah, it's just long
We gotta
gone.
get a picture or something. All right, somebody go ahead.
all right. So
What?
J-Rock is wearing a Speak Between the Lines shirt
Yes.
currently.
Yes.
Right.
As of today.
Like right now, right? And
Yeah.
it's like the logo, the the proportions, right? It's almost like it looks like he's wearing like a medium-sized shirt because the logo is like
Hella small.
Hella fucking small. It's like a parallelogram.
Another square.
It's I don't know if it's that big.
Man, so what's like? Y'all gotta tell the backstory on that.
Okay,
shirt.
so the backstory is
Yeah,
we got
tell the
invited to
backstory.
go to a con. It's like a Comic-Con event for video games by another podcast, Skip the Tutorial. So
Yeah,
we got this brilliant idea of like, oh, we gonna go out there and represent.
represent,
Right.
man, represent 100,
Represent.
Got to.
1,000, man,
Right.
got to.
So we need the shirts. Right. So
Need
we're
the shirts.
all
Need
right,
shirts,
cool.
baby.
Where
Need
can we get
shirts.
shirts at? Now, the smart thing to do would have probably been to go with Ave, with who he used to get the shirts done.
yeah, baby.
Shout out to the fam.
Yeah,
Right.
straight up.
That probably would have worked out a lot better.
Or probably. Wait till the end. Or we could have ordered the shirts online and had them done.
Yeah,
But we had the brilliant idea of going to, what was it, Town East Mall?
Townie Small,
Townie
Townie
Small.
Small. A t-shirt kiosk, baby. T-shirt
T-shirt
kiosk.
kiosk.
T-shirt kiosk.
And J-Rock meets me right after work. We go up there. We're walking around, and we're like, well, you know, where's the fucking store? And so we walk around in circles for like maybe 10 minutes. He finds the store. There's a young lady there. And the shirts look fire. Oh, my God. These shirts look amazing. I'm like, oh, shit. It's like that, nigga?
I shit
This
finna be
nigga
lit.
This nigga juicing these shirts, man.
The shirts wasn't that good.
No, them shirts was fire, dog. Like they had some Fortnite, they had some fucking King, like some I Am King Queen shirts. Like shit was like Wakanda. It was fire.
Yeah, okay.
And so we're like, oh shit, we done made it. Like we straight, right? And so this young girl is there, and we should have known from the opening sentence that this is gonna go left. Because we asked her, we were like, oh, okay, is this your shop? She was like, no, this is like my parents or some family member shop or something, right? And we were like, well, how old are you? And she was like, oh, I'm
17.
I'm 17. I was like, how long you been working here? "Oh, I've been working here for like 2.5 years. Oh shit, that's child labor laws. Hold on, wait, hold on. Like, you mean you're 18?
Right.
Right? You mean you're 20?
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, you been here since 15? Nigga,
So she gotta know what she doing.
nigga, that's child abuse,
Hey, she gotta know what she doing though.
nigga. And it didn't help, dog. She looked like Shuri. Like,
Did she?
She looked just like Shuri.
What?
Like from Black Panther. It was crazy. So, you know, she's doing somebody else's shirt, and it's coming out pretty decent. We're like, okay, cool. So J-Rock's handle. I told J-Rock from the jump. I said, hey, I'm gonna let you take point on this. So you take the lead,
Damn.
and I'll let you do all the talking. I literally left, went to GameStop, looked at some games, and then I had to call my wife. J-Rock, continue.
I was like, you see how he just sets up the story? It's 100% bullshit.
Oh, it is.
So
I left out one part. Let me get it. So we needed the logo, right? So I text Ave like, hey, can you send me the logo, right? And I'm trying to find the logo out of the emails because he sent it to me before. So that's my fault, right? This nigga J-Rock says, you non-tech nigga, we can just take the Facebook logo. And I was like, how do you do that? Because, you know, I didn't know. So he was like, all right, non-tech nigga, let me handle this shit, right?
Is that
Okay.
he really said that?
Quote.
okay, so yes, I did say that.
Okay, then.
However,
Okay.
here's what happened. We get up to the kiosk, right? And she's like, hey, just send me an email of what you want. And I'm like, hey, Rudy, I know Abe sent you the email.
Yep.
Shoot it to me. And he's taking a minute for the find, so I text you.
Yeah.
That's why I made the comment. Oh, you non-tech nigga, trying to find the email ass nigga.
Yeah.
And I said,
Eventually,
and I said, handle it.
Eventually, he found the email.
Yep.
And he sent it to me.
Yep.
So this shirt I have on is the email that he sent me.
So what happened to Facebook?
So the Facebook page is the second shirt that Rez got, which is just the Speak logo without the mic on.
Oh, you mean the
Right.
other trash shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
So
Continue.
anyway, we
He was
in there.
so fucking excited, dog. He was so excited. When I came back, this nigga was like, nigga, we're official now.
Right. I
And I'm
was
like-
hyped. So I'm like, yo, so get the shirts done. I'm like, Okay, it's like this is a good starting off point. At least we have something.
No. Tell the story right.
No.
Tell the story right. This nigga was like, "Oh, we're official now." I was like, "No,
Yeah.
I think we're official when we get copywritten." Like, I don't think it works like that. I don't think the shirt makes us. But
So we get the shirts. Red sees the shirts.
and I'm
Red is over them. It's like, man, these are amazing. You are
I
amazing.
said she was amazing. Yeah.
No, you're amazing. I said, maybe.
Right. Because I didn't understand. See,
How the fuck you don't understand how a shirt look?
because the shirt, you have a black shirt, and then you have a slightly lighter black where the logo is supposed to be, right? So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, this shit is just hot pressed. It's going to
cool off.
It's like this shit is gonna blend in at some point.
When it cools off, it's gonna blend in when it
I'm
cools
like, there's
off.
no fucking way J-Rock sat here for an hour and let this shit happen. Because mind you, I'm sitting there on the phone talking to the missus.
So you out the picture.
I'm out the picture, and I'm thinking J-Rock, got a little thing going on with Shorty for a second. I thought he was kicking gay, so I left because I don't want to be the fucking third wheel.
Hey, my ass,
So
nigga.
I thought him.
That's a
and Sugar-
minor.
Well, yeah,
I mean, 17
I realize
in
that
Texas
now.
is legal.
but
What?
yeah. I mean, y'all had a little. y'all-
Ain't 17 the legal limit in Texas?
No,
No.
not by the.
Glad I'm 30.
And married.
Glad I'm 30 and married.
With a kid.
Good thing you're washed, nigga. Good thing you're washed.
Bad knees. Still trying to be athletic.
Fucking Junior's gonna have your ass on the.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, nigga! Don't you ever listen. All right.
That's too funny.
So I left my nigga to kick game because they had a little nice back and forth thing going on. I was like, okay,
see.
cool. Well,
Yeah,
he's like,
J-Rock.
it's like speed dating practice.
There you go.
Right?
There
and
you
so
go.
she asked him, she was like, so what do you do? I was like, oh, well, we got a podcast,
Right, red
So
black question.
he went right into podcast mode. Like, I
Yeah.
was like, okay, represent, nigga.
That was a question we practiced,
Yeah,
my nigga.
I'm
That's what's up.
Uh-huh.
2 episodes straight.
I'm like, nigga, you play how you practice, nigga.
Straight up.
And I was like, okay, talking to a chick, I'm about to dose. Let me go let this nigga do his thing.
Yeah.
Nigga, we get this fucking shirt. When he tells me this shit is not gonna bleed. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So we're leaving. Reds is still happy about this shirt. When we get out of her distance, it's like, so how you like it? It's like, nah, it's trash. It's like, no, it's pretty good. No, it's trash. Actually, look at it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause she folded it. So when I come back up to the kiosk, she's folding the shirt up. She was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put it in a paper bag. I was like, okay, cool, you're awesome. Right? Yeah.
Yo, Reds be boosting people, dog. You are
Boosting the fuck out of people. So you're awesome, but really not really.
This nigga,
You haven't seen the shirt yet.
I was like, yeah, you're awesome. Like, I'm practicing my edification.
Oh,
And then
Jesus
we
Christ.
turn the corner. This nigga's like, nah, it's not good. And I was like, why did you buy 3 of them then, nigga?
Y'all bought 3. Where's the other one?
At his house.
I got 2. I have one with the logo, one without it.
He got a trash one and a more
okay,
trash one.
Okay, damn.
Shout out to him for actually paying for it though. Because I offered to pay and that's amazing. Like he was like, yeah, I got it. I was like, oh shit, okay, thank you.
Shit, I saw the shirt. Shit.
Oh, that's why.
We can't use these shits. You get did y'all get a discount on it at least?
Yeah,
She did actually give him a discount.
yeah.
That's
That was the win part of it.
I'm gonna go up there and
He,
get
he put that game on her.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
It was that
I told
game.
her, Wakanda forever.
There you go. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's
So,
funny.
Over here crying during
That
story
is
time.
too.
funny. Oh
Hopefully
my
we
god.
explained that well enough because nigga, you had to be there.
I really think we should post the pictures on IG of these shirts. We probably shouldn't, but I think we should.
Yeah, it might hurt the brand, but it'll be funny as hell. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who gives a fuck? All for the jokes.
These don't look like the shirts y'all showed us a few months ago.
And the nigga was talking shit too because he was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get J-Rock on the back of my shit.
Oh,
I was like,
hold the fuck
oh,
up.
Yeah, no, I wanted it, but
I said, I'm good with just the
I said
logo.
it had to have. I wanted how Black Panther the font is that in white and J-Rock on the back of it.
I got you.
She couldn't find the font. I was like, no, don't worry about it.
I don't think it's a good look in 2018 to wear a shirt with your name on the back. I don't know if that's still in style. I don't know if that works outside of the house.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It might-
I mean, unless you're gonna put a number under it.
Oh shit!
Turn it
No.
into a
Set you up. That's not hell. Don't
Bro,
trust him.
right, you know, you just put a number under that bitch, bro.
What number? Hey, what number? I'm gonna play with this shit. What number we putting on
You
there?
like saying two at the end of shit.
So Reds is gonna have Reds in one,
Nope.
and then you trying to get me with Rockin' two? Hell no.
I'm of the people. My shirt will be the exact same as everybody else's once we get them professionally made.
Yes, y'all need to y'all just use the wrong picture. Y'all
This
should
nigga
use a different
Abe,
logo.
this nigga Abe was in the thread. So how did the shirts come out? This nigga J Rob posted a picture of the fucking shirt with his feet in the goddamn picture.
Let's talk about that foot.
I was hoping that you would know the guy.
I wasn't gonna say shit, but nigga, I saw that
Holy
foot. I was
shit.
like, God damn, nigga, that's a foot for your ass.
Nigga, somebody fucking Mel Gibson ransom hammered your shit, bro. Like,
Nigga, I saw that nigga big. I was like, shit.
oh,
I see the shirt, but let's talk about this damn toe, nigga.
I was really hoping that y'all
God
didn't
damn.
notice that. Because I didn't see it. Hold on a second. I didn't see it till I said, I said, okay. I can't recall it.
And he probably was like, oh, okay, they didn't say nothing, so he probably didn't see it. No, nigga, we saw that shit.
yo, this nigga can't never get with no bitch that's like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. She gonna pull them covers up and see that nigga feet like
Nigga see them werewolves,
slide
nigga.
her ass off that bed. So smooth.
Ooh, the werewolf. That nigga got some werewolves, boy.
God damn.
That shit, that's the picture we should post on Instagram, nigga. That's the picture
hell
we should
no.
post.
That nigga got that Teen Wolf feet. Like, God.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Oh shit.
we detoured
Oh my
Way
God.
far away
too
from this
far.
conversation.
Oh,
but
I thought I was free.
Yo, nigga.
no,
I thought- nigga, I thought
you were going to be until until Rez brought it up.
shit, I thought that was part of the 18-wheeler story. Like, oh, that nigga lost a foot. That nigga just got
That nigga lost the whole foot. That nigga 18 wheeler ran over that nigga foot. God
Oh my
damn.
God.
They replaced that nigga shit with something else.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Oh my God.
All right, what
dog.
were we talking about before we got on the
We were
t-shirt?
talking about guys covering.
Oh shit. Won't he do it?
Oh man, that's funny, man. But yeah, man, God be coming through, dude. He be coming through. I'm trying to bring it back.
Good luck.
Are we off of that? Was there anything else you wanted to touch on that? Because we kind of really just share stories for the most part.
Oh, well, I mean, we got different examples, but I'm saying, like, I guess the main point is that just recognizing or having awareness. Boy, I'm about to spend this shit. I felt it. You know when you don't know what the fuck you're gonna say, but then you start feeling it coming on. It's like I'm about to spend this shit.
You know what? It was actually something interesting that happened to me while I was at work. So I'm in and out of people's houses and stuff. And this nigga finna leave.
No, that's fine. We have plenty of time. Just leave the door open so you can hear us.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. Anyway, so so I'm in and out.
Really?
It was not hot. To be honest. But so I'm in and out of people's houses, right? And
Wait, what? Hold on, you gotta clean that up. That sounds crazy.
you know, I'm in and out of people's houses. So like my
Thug life.
Rabbit season.
There you go.
Paper boy. Get that paper boy.
my job requires me to visit multiple homes a day. Let
Good
me say
cleanup.
that. All right. So I walk into this one lady's house, and she's like blasting gospel music, bro. Like blasting it. Like
Amen.
I walked in. I think it was like Marvin Sapp, my testimony, which I hadn't heard in a long time. Like I walk in, and like I'm like fixing her stuff, and I'm listening to music. I'm like, damn, like.
Gospel music, and the first thing you think is damn, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm like, damn, because I'm like, I just started thinking about all the shit that I'm really fortunate to have, and all the shit that I've kind of overcome, and all the close calls I've had, like the ones I shared, like the one I shared on this podcast, and it's like, it's crazy because like you kind of just go through day, you don't think about it every day, but then you kind of when you have a moment like that where you're just sitting there, it's like. You have an opportunity to reflect, which I don't know if that was the best time, but it was a time that happened because of what was being played. It's like, damn, like I'm really fortunate. We're really fortunate. So I mean, yeah, God has spared me a lot. I was sitting there, I was like, damn, you know, like how your eyes started, like, you know, wiring up and shit.
Yeah.
That was me in this woman's house. I'm like, damn. pull it together, nigga. You got to at least wait till you get back to the truck. But
I just knew she was going to cuss you out in this story. Okay.
Nah, she cussed me out. I was like, you jamming to her? She's like, yeah, you know, I got to get my gospel, baby. I'm like, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
But you said something that actually just made me think of something a minister said at church last week. He said, reflection is actually one of the best forms of worship. Because you really do get a chance to experience God for yourself in those moments. Like you recall things that you tend to forget, and it makes you appreciate in a moment the greatness of his mercy and what he's done for you. Because trust and believe, like, you could have been out of here. There aren't any promises. Or you could have been here in a much worse situation. I think if everybody, like, I would challenge everybody even listening right now to just go back over their life. And I'm sure there's maybe 4 or 5 moments minimum that you can really point to say, that was a game-changing, life-changing moment. That was a moment where it could have been over. Or that was a moment where I really needed to pass for me to do what I'm doing now. Or I really needed to get that position, nail that interview, or I really needed this person to be there for me. Like I can point to J-Rock on that. That God really looked out for you, really covered you, and really blessed you, because it didn't have to be that way.
Yeah, that's real talk. That is real talk.
No, absolutely.
Damn, got choked up.
I did. Because it brought me back to a conversation me and one of my friends were having just about testifying and what a testimony is. And even if you look it up, it's just a statement of fact. Like if you're testifying in court, you're making a statement of truth. And for a spiritual sense, you're making a statement of fact of what God's done for you. And it's just, when you reflect on it, you really get a chance to think, okay, well, you know, had it not been for God, I couldn't have made it out of this situation.
Right.
Because me being in Texas now is through God. So all my brothers and sisters are out here now, and I was in Shreveport working at a job that I made pretty decent money at, and I had the opportunity to apply for the job I'm at now, making a little bit less in training. But I sit down and say, well, if I stay where I'm at now, this is how my life is going to end. Because in Shreveport, for people without college degrees, there's less opportunities. So I'm like, okay, well, if I stay here, I know how this story is going to end. I know where I'm going to end up living. I know what type of lifestyle I'm going to have. You know, what could I be comfortable, but do I want more? But because of my faith, it allowed me to step out and say, well, you know, you're going to a foreign land, basically. You know, a few people, but I'm going to give you the courage and the strength to do it anyway. Mm-hmm. And just being open to that. And now, 6 years later, here I am.
Oh, yeah. That's funny you mention that, because I got some relatives that stayed in Louisiana, Bastrop, Louisiana.
Oh.
Shout out to Strop City.
Shout out to Strop.
We were having a conversation. I was having a conversation with my oldest cousin, and you know, he was like, man, like if I stay in, because it's a small town, like if I stay here, this is what it is. So I was like, nigga, come move to Texas. You know what I'm saying? Find something out there. So, you know, he did it. He ended up, now he and his girl and one of his brothers just moved out down there with him. They all stay in Austin. So, you know, it was a better opportunity, more money in a different city. But sometimes you got to take that leap of faith and move to a city you know nothing about, don't know anyone. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much got to start over. But if you taking that risk is better than you knowing the situation you're going to eventually end up in because you're from a small area, or you just know the path or the path that you're going to eventually be on because you see people go that path. I mean, sometimes it's just better to take the risk. And, you know, that's what they did. That's what you did. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. That's real. It's funny you mentioned appetite because that brought me back to something I heard too. Was what was the saying? I hope I don't butcher this. It was hunger is the one thing in life that is never quenched. it's basically something in your life that just changes over time. So whatever satisfies your appetite will change periodically through your life. No matter how much food you eat, you will always be hungry. No matter how much you do something, you'll always want more. It's the human's need to always have more. And you said that when you were talking about Shreveport. Like, all right, cool. If I don't have a degree, I know how this ends. And I ask myself, do I want more? Right? And you just had an appetite for a better life. And so it's funny to me that sometimes God's greatness is revealed to us through our appetite and our hunger for something. Mm-hmm. And we go through these trials and tribulations to try to get to that point, but it's usually like that one thing, that one person that you meet, that one chance meeting that seems like a coincidence, but I don't believe in coincidences. I think everything happens for a reason. I do believe in divine intervention, but it's funny how, like, if you can keep a note or a journal of those moments, it will forever keep you grateful for your life and for the God you serve. And we don't want to come off preachy, I guess, in this sense, but this is just us and how we feel about it. So respect to you and what you believe, but at least for me and my household, I heard that from a preacher once, and I actually heard that in the Bible. As for me and my household,
We gonna serve the Lord.
yes, we gonna say
My.
My granny used to tell me that when I was getting into some fuck shit and all this stuff, and
What's that?
As for me and my household,
we gonna serve the Lord.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
Shoot, Old Testament wasn't no joke.
I think that's a good I think that's something good to do, a good practice. Like anything that happens in your life that you feel is worth noting, you should write it down. Mm-hmm.
I'll do the opposite, because the things that aren't worth noting in years to come, those will be the things that are going to be most notable. Because, like, who would think a car accident would change your outlook? No,
I would.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? It's almost normal now, because the second because I've been in 2 accidents. The second one was meaningless for me. I ran red light, hit another car, and that was it. But the first one, like, I knew that it was divine intervention. I've had other moments in my life that were small, but I knew that it was a ordained moment where, whether it's people in my life, people saying certain things at key moments, and most of those moments are fleeting, and they, it will be considered a insignificant conversation, but those are the ones that stick with you, the ones that in the moment aren't big.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I think you probably didn't remember the second accident. It's probably just a fender bender. How do we normally end episodes? Don't we say some shit?
We do. This is King Gabe signing off.
All right, we're gonna be J-Rock's gonna be getting out of here as well.
Young Rez, 1.
Deuces, America.